team. It's going to be Team Dr. Disrespect. That's right, Dr. Disrespect alongside Devin Booker and Troy Gentile. And the two-time champ is here, ladies and gentlemen. He needs more than that pyro. He needs like 15 more pyros in order for him to reach him that high.
Yeah, no, you know that he is looking to bring home another belt, add another one to the arsenal that really sits behind Dr. Disrespect, going to be distributing it across the board there. And of course, as you already pointed out, people like Devin Booker and Troy Gentile joining him. Devin Booker actually having the 10th highest scored points in any NBA game, rounding out to 70.
And speaking of offensive players, Victoria is down on the floor with some of our gamers who certainly have a history of dominating the competition. Victoria, who you got?
Yes, I am with Dr. Disrespect and Devin Booker. Devin and Dr. Disrespect, you guys are both known as offensive legends in your respective respected sports. Devin, how are you going to use your skills to help Dr. Disrespect today?
It's Ricky Bobby. I'm playing off of him. So, yeah, whatever he needs. So I'm there for it, for sure.
And Dr. Disrespect, what is it like to combine forces with Devin?
It's unbelievable. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking around, everyone's nervous, right? Like, what's my setup? What's my sensitivity? Where's my controller? I don't know what I'm doing here. Devin and I were dropping in Skull Town every single game, and we're murdering everyone.
All right, you heard it. So watch out,
Y'all know where we
guys.
All right. So, you mentioned Ricky Bobby hitting him with a little shake and bake, maybe a little Magic Man and El Diablo. That's going to be very fun to check out. All right, well, thanks. Hey, and then King Richard, he's won so many competitions in the past, and I think that this team is set up for success.
Yeah, King Richard is the teammate of Dizzy. And looking in the background, the other team here that we have to vote in, it's got to be, you got to talk about Dr. Disrespect, the man, the myth, the two-time down there. Already establishing dominance. You see him mocking everybody, saying they don't even know what their settings are. What are they doing out here?
Oh, he's got the flip phone out. He's making a call. I'm concerned.
Yeah.
He's not even focused on the game. He's talking to his friends. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on there. He's feeling good, though. He's just making phone calls, and he's taking names, and he's looking to do the same thing out there. This guy's ridiculous.
Because he knows that he's about to walk away with the potential of supporting the V Foundation in $20,000.
This is very...
I think
there's a lot of animosity out there, man.
Yeah.
I love this. Players are ready to go, baby.
I think it's very interesting to see everybody's different idea of like way to approach this, right? Like Mouse, and so I feel like it's not only for just him, but all the competitors coming from different games. It's always really cool to see how they're performing here within Apex. It's the last place team. We got to note it here. Doc says that he is on trajectory for what he had hoped for in this tournament, winning every trophy necessary. But man, that is anything but what you expect out of the two-time.
He got the trophy. He got the trophy. And at the end of the day, that's all he was looking for. All right, so now it is time for your moment of the match. And this is brought to you by One Leaves.
For game 2.
Yeah, well, there we go. We're jumping right into Kings Canyon for game number 2. There you can see Dizzy. I believe that's it's hard for me to see from here. But
he swapped to the no, that is not in fact Dizzy. I lied. Sorry, the screen was a little tiny.
Yeah, it's
there.
a little tiny for us, but there's Jey Uso, who wants to get a win over his brother. Where are they going to drop? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, if you notice, 6 teams literally just hit the drop from the dropship. The remaining 3 there, now only 4 are left. If you're trying to play a slow game, water treatment here, that's probably not your best call. That's where likely the remaining 4 teams are going to be dropping. If you're aiming for anything, you'd be going for that long stretch, something like the Skull Town, the Thunderdome, way out yonder. And as you already can see, those beams coming in, those are other teams landing in the exact same place. So this is about to be a hot water treatment.
And they're not hitting their speed as well. They're going very slow on the drop.
Yeah.
You can see right on the side, right? You can tell how fast. Once you hit that trail, you start to descend quicker.
Yeah.
Down to the field there, but this is going to be a rough drop here for Jey Uso and his team. They got to find any kind of weapons as quickly as they can.
Ooh, they got a loot tick right there.
I don't know if they recognize.
Oh,
that
Jey Uso, please punch that tick.
Yeah, just go. There
yeah,
you go.
There we go.
All right. So they get that out of it, and I believe only Sam Witter's going to be the only one without armor here.
And so this drop is very, we've already highlighted a little bit on the outskirts of the map itself. Rotationally speaking, we'll have to consider what happens when it comes to some of the circles. But the biggest thing to highlight is off to the right-hand side from the section that we're looking right now. To your north, there's the hydro dam and the repulsor, or used to be. And it is a very high ground advantage. So it's just important to keep track that they aren't getting pressured from that zone for this team, because again, they're kind of pinched if they get pressure.
And we're going now to the team that was eliminated first elimination in this competition. Now in game 2, maybe their luck's going to be a little different here. It's Team DrDisrespect, and they had a good start. They wiped the team in the pit. Or they almost
they got two-thirds.
They got 2/3. That's right. I'm sorry. They got 2/3 of a team in the pit.
And then they proceeded to get almost like reverse killed, if you will, there.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
They are on that long stretch, like I was highlighting. If you want to be that safe zone, I was talking about Thunderdome and Skulltown. Thunderdome is where we find DrDisrespect, but he's found somebody there. Takes a trade into a lifeline. Prowler shots coming out here from what is Devin Booker, but unable to find any opponents.
Chuck out some of that ordnance there. Devin Booker looking to just play some coverage, and this is my favorite weapon, the Prowler. When you get that hop up with it, it goes full auto, and it will destroy. But this is not good. Troy's going to be out of the fight here. He needs to get out of this one. And the Doc had a good kit. He had a really good kit for that engagement. He had that R301 as well as the EVA, but no, he's taking so many shots, and he's down. He's down. The Doc is down yet again. What is going on with the two-time champion?
But Biss was the one unleashing that damage onto DrDisrespect, and he's actually taken down, so now he's reliant on his team here.
They're going hunting for Devin, though. They know Devin's going to be around.
Where you at, Devin? Ping's going out left and right, but nobody able to find it. Okay, Scout, first 3, not lining up, 28, but he's got armor. There's the spray coming out from that.
He gets out!
Oh my, takes the zipline all the way up, and he actually bails at the last second. He's below those Leviathan boats. He's rezzing in their face, Golden Boy.
And you gotta have that passive there for Lifeline that gives you the shield to protect, so he gets both of his team, or actually he gets DrDisrespect. Troy is out. They gotta recover the banner and get him back into the game here. But what is going on with Team Doc?
It's a tough time out there for them. You know, they were making the argument the trophy is what they were aiming for this time. The first time, what are they aiming for this time? Because right now it has been chaotic. They have to find a way to pick up Troy's banner if they want to bring him back to life. There are a couple of red zones sitting right outside of Skulltown. So it's not like they're in a bad situation yet. It's just important to highlight they have like a 3-minute timer. If they don't get their, junk together and figure it all out, what they want to make happen, it's going to be a bad time.
Okay, so the swap out comes for the path from the Peacekeeper from the EVA. And you're going to want to pick up that R301 there. Great long-range weapon. Also, we'll have that blue barrel as well. And barrel stabilizers on these weapons, especially for the R301, makes it into a laser beam.
Yeah, it almost becomes like an immediate connect, impossible to be able to miss as long as those crosshairs are anywhere near.
Uh-oh.
Look at this, a wild Gibraltar here with Dizzy.
What is going on?
They're friends now.
Oh, no.
For anybody wondering why we're memeing about this, that Gibraltar's not on their team.
No, it is not.
They're friends.
And
look, I found a path, or a lifeline.
What is going on?
Dizzy.
Why are they not shooting him? Do they not know?
Do you guys know they don't realize Dizzy's not on their team? Please tell me that's not the case, Golden Boy.
Do they not know that Dizzy's not? I am shocked. I am so confused. What is going on?
Why is nobody shooting Dizzy? Why is Dizzy not shooting them?
I don't get what's. Oh, it's King
Richard.
Oh,
my
okay.
gosh.
It's shenanigans. It's shenanigans.
It's your teammate.
It's shenanigans.
Oh,
maybe we get a little Thunderdome play.
Oh, we get the double dome.
Okay, I want
It's a party, and I can go if I want to.
This is so ridiculous. Oh man. Oh man. So I just got word that the first team that was eliminated. And it ain't gonna be a good one. It was Team Xavier Woods standing by with Victoria right now as these shenanigans going on screen.
All right, okay.
First off, if you're paying attention and following us on social media at Xavier Woods PhD, you know we're no longer Team Xavier Woods because we need an all-inclusive name. We are Team Drop and Shop. We drop, we shop, and a bad thing happened to us.
They just got dropped, but we have a Slapjack award for you. Just take it, embrace it. We here think you deserve a trophy regardless. All right, Jess, we're gonna talk to you Okay, well, all right. That's unnecessary.
Fine.
How do you bounce back from this?
Well, I look at my gorgeous nails that we discussed earlier, and I tell them, you need to do a better job. And then I look at our team leader and say, why would you choose to drop us in the busiest part of the map? And I just look around and see who else I can blame, and then I suck it up, put on a face mask, and deal with it.
Well, you've got some frozen pancakes to help with that face mask.
I actually had these on my eyes. They do feel quite nice. Okay. I want to also hide my shame, so that works out well too.
Also, I want you to understand, this is what we're doing. This is called the rubber band effect. You go further, the more you get pulled back. And we just got pulled back as far as humanly possible. So this next round, we're about to get shot right to the moon.
Right to victory.
Exactly.
All right. And do you have any final words? Your team is very, very boisterous.
I mean, we ran into a team hiding in a building. It happens to the best of us. First one was a fluke. I think we all agree with that. So we're looking for big things on the third one. Looking for the W.
All right, looking for that rubber band, guys.
So, okay, this isn't Mario Kart. You can't, it
there is
doesn't
no
work.
There's no blue cell here, boys.
I don't know. All right, well, moving on to the action deal. We got 17 squads remaining in this one. Connor Ball with the shots up above using the R301 there. You're going to get the range out of that weapon, but with the R99, and he's playing with a controller, it's going to be difficult connections from up above. Bangalore ult's going to go out, so you see the ultimate ability for Bangalore. When you see those notifications around your screen, if you just get out of the sight of it where it doesn't appear on your screen anymore, you will not be affected by the carpet bombs from Bangalore.
Yeah, and it's not even the damage that you're so afraid of. It's the crowd control, the vision, and
True.
the lack of mobility that ends up happening if you end up tipping the corner
This
there.
is down. This is out of the fight here. Stone Mountain as well. It takes out
Dizzy?
Adriel Gutierrez. And this is going to be Dizzy onto Zach Moore. 99 damage connected. Looking to send another team packing. And there goes the Ordnance. The Arcsar's out. There's also another player up above. I just don't know what's going on here.
And you see the hit markers. Dizzy's actually connecting with those Arc Stars from down below, getting the high ground flank there, finds a Wraith up with him. He's still with his teammates, which is, again, this is, again, the playing with King Richard but not playing with him shenanigans.
Oh, no! They turned on him!
The traitor!
Oh, they turned
on him! Dizzy!
That was not, Connor Ball's having none of that, man. He sees someone in front of him. He's going for the shots. And what is King Richard doing here? He's just trying to help him out.
He's literally giving his Gibraltar shield to Dizzy to help with the res.
I mean, I get it, right? Dizzy won the first game, so you just wanna strap that wagon
Whatever,
onto
man.
someone that's gonna give you the win.
If I'm King Richard, Dizzy, I've supported you enough. Every day we practice, every day we're out there in Kings Canyon, I'm helping you be the best player that you can. Today is my day. It is my finest hour.
Yeah. He doesn't want this, right? Surely you don't want Anyway, moving on though. That Wraith's gonna get out of the fight, and as soon as he phases right back in, might connect with the wingman, but does not.
It's important to note that that person you see on the ground knocked, if they try and retreat back to the other target, they're not gonna survive. And look at that, one easy headshot from the wingman here coming out from King Richard, finds the knock, and more importantly, the full kill onto that last squad.
Now you're probably wondering as well why this like zone continues to push in, right? You see, get back in the ring. What does that mean? When you're in the safe zone, obviously you're going to be taking no damage. This is like an even playing field. But when you're outside of the safe zone, you start to take some damage. And if it goes all the way down to your final bits of health, you will be knocked down and out of the game. You do not want to be trapped. And as this game progresses, the danger zone, that outer side of the circle, that is going to get way more powerful. It's going to do a lot more damage. So you need to be inside of the safe zone, which is currently where Huskers is going to be right now.
Yeah, and you can see right below that mini-map at the top left-hand side, that round 2, each one of those rounds is that escalating on when the next zone's going to move in and when it's going to hurt that much more. Once it gets about 3 or 4 is when it really starts packing a punch.
Connected with the alternator from that distance.
Yeah, talk about, that's kind of the old spray and pray factor right there.
Yeah, just setting some rounds over there, see what happens, and they're going to go on the hunt.
They see the dimensional rift here coming out from one of the Wraiths. Couldn't have been from their team. No Wraith a part of the composition. A lot of death boxes as well. Bit of free loot there, trying to figure out what he needs on his side. A lot of ammunition sitting on the side of his alternator, so not too worried about it. And Peacekeeper doesn't need too much either. They're only 16.
Oh, right in front of him. And then you're going to have that alternator with
Oh,
the
he
new
missed.
hop-up. And
He missed
does not
twice.
connect with the Peacekeeper and then gets it onto Tempo. Was Tempo in a tree again?
Maybe for a moment, but it kind of came out of nowhere there. I'm very surprised to see you saw Husker struggle on those first 2
Oh,
shots.
he's getting shot again.
Oh, man, there's more.
Yeah, he's getting shot again. This is not looking good for Huskers, who's now going to have less than half health remaining. Needs to use that shield battery to get back into this one. You see 10 squads remaining at the top right corner of your screen. This is, and there's 22 players as well. So you have all the players are still going to be cooking in this one. And Huskers was able to get out of this.
Yeah, that was a very big win from him to be able to get that distance and not even need the Bangalore ult to try and get a bit of breathing room. To be able to restore the balance and rejoin this fight. Kings out somebody, but knowing they're down a man, they don't want to open on every initiation. The digital threat on the alternator, he might open with an offensive smoke and look to get the play. If we take a look at Dizzy here, also working in the same situation from a different angle.
And this, you know what, man, this King Richard and Dizzy, I call shenanigans. This is not, this is not right. Get him out of here. Anyway, moving forward. There are now going to be 10 squads remaining. As I had mentioned before in this game, does manage to pick up Sydney. Jimmy Uso out of the action here, was not able to get picked up. And there's the Bangalore ult, or excuse me, the Gibraltar ult, the barrage from up above. And Bangalore and Gibraltar both have great from the sky ultimate abilities, right? Like weaponry or ordnance that comes from the sky. If you're running maybe a Watson, you can protect yourself from that.
Yeah, you can deny it. And it's more concerning, especially when you get hit by the Gibraltars. Out of the damage front, Gibraltar's really is the one that packs the punch and the one you're going to be afraid of. Dizzy throwing a couple of shots from above, but now we tune into what is going to be a longbow peeking onto the Octane. It is Dizzy's perspective. Clean up here, Octane down. See what he does with the rest of the group here. In the meantime, going to pick up the loot, and the fact that nobody's pressuring him in that window is a bit of a concern. Someone should have been zoning off or at least threatening him there. And with that, he's just going to reposition, and we'll see what he finds.
Now looking around here. You got DrDisrespect, who's still going to be in this game. He's going to change his luck around from that last match. Still, though, we're at, as I had mentioned previously, 10 squads left. Players have been eliminated, but you have to wipe out the full squad before you end up seeing that number go down.
A lot of pings coming out from DrDisrespect here. He knows that the majority of the fight is happening on that structure that he's pinging and looking at right now. He has actually a great situation happening, though, when it comes to the mini-map. If you look at that little choke that maneuvers its way upward, he can actually take that route, take 0 damage, and approach this fight from a very different angle than a majority of the teams will. That being said, when they join the next circle, they're going to move all through one funnel, and if DrDisrespect can't fight that out, he's going to have a bad time.
I wonder what his decision is going to be here. He has a minute and 30 seconds left to work with. Oh, there's going to be players right in front of him. And the Doc manages to connect there with the R301. His teammate's going to come around the corner. There's Devin with the support. Arcstar sent up above.
That was great, Arcstar there. That Arcstar was the only reason his teammate didn't get instantly knocked. Devin Booker did not know that there was a target also on the high ground, looking for the original target that he called out. So very good play. They're getting that cover fire from DrDisrespect, and it allows them to at least buy a bit more time.
And this is where the move starts. You can get around this. They just got to work very quickly. There's Devin. Devin Booker looking around, supporting his teammate. He's going to have a wingman and alternator combination. And here comes the movement. Going to take a small tick on the outside, but it's nothing too crazy. Considering that and I was going to say, considering that they have a lifeline, they can bring that health right back up. You just wait a minute before the Doc drone comes back into play, and that's also going to help them in this next circle.
Yeah, it's important to note, though, that they got to be a little bit hasty with this transition from this point out. They haven't been as fast with it as they need if they aren't going to use the Pathfinder grapple to get over this wall. So they need to just constantly get the W, get the rotation around. And it's important to note, too, King Richard here, this is exactly where DrDisrespect is going, is on the other side of this wall. He's about to break through right there.
Yeah, they might run into one another here, and King Richard needs to be careful. He's going to have Connor Ball still with him. So good wingman there, as well as also having the wingman on his kit. Saw that L-Star get tagged. Look at the angle up above there, man. That is crazy. That is going to be a great angle that he's going to be able to, whoever's up there, that will be able to take advantage of. But for now, though, let's actually send it back over to Victoria, who's got Team Jimmy Uso standing by.
All right, guys, you just got knocked out. Dizzy, what happened out there?
Basically, me, Mendo, and King Richard, we were planning on teaming. We were all gonna go Gibraltar, land water treatment, and just like form a team of like 9 people, and just like have fun, just mess around with it, and it ended up failing, and we died.
But it's okay, because you won match 1, you got $2,000 donated to the V Foundation. How do you guys bounce back into match 3?
We do whatever Dizzy tells us to do.
Jimmy, what about you?
Same. All my coins are with my man right here. So we're gonna try to get another win. That's all I can say.
We are going to get another win. You heard it here first.
You heard it here, they're gonna get another win. Guys?
And for all things winning games, check out IGN. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Had to do it. All right. Oh, Nicky 30's going to be out. Kenny Omega's still going to be in the game, though.
But he's low, low on resources. Only 25% HP, 25% on the shielding. You see his perspective moving up here. It's going to be a tense one. Spitfire comes out, 49. That's armor sitting on that target. Wasn't able to break it. Burns a cell for himself, sits at 50% now. Heal coming out, but he can't stick this.
Surely not. He doesn't have the smoke either to give himself coverage. Goes right through the smoke, though. What a madman, Kenny Omega.
Oh!
Trying to hit them with the one-winged angel in game, but no! And he's going to get eliminated by the 2-time. DrDisrespect is going to make short work there of Kenny Omega.
5 teams remain. Grenade being thrown out, so you know one of them taking a glance at DrDisrespect. He's going to throw some back into the fray. Next with a nice 15 there on the 301. Peacekeeper drawn out. Needs to reload, though. Only sitting with 4 in the barrel of this one. See if it's a problem here as he ends up connecting with 2.
Oh, nasty shot there. Finds one,
Reload
looking for
time.
another player right in front of him. This should surely be cleanup, and they do manage to take out yet another team. And there you see the teams that are remaining. You got King Richard, DrDisrespect, Team Drop, Team Teenage, and Team Casper. Actually, 4 squads remaining, 3 squads now as players are starting to drop like flies.
Yeah, huge shout out to Devin Booker for clutching out that fight. I pointed out the ammo problem because DrDisrespect didn't identify that he needed to reload, and he actually would have lost that trade if all the shots came in on the other side after whiffing that 4th Peacekeeper shot. So great job showing some teamwork here, and Devin Booker really, showing that this isn't just the DrDisrespect show.
And the challenge on the right side. Devin Booker does manage to scurry him away from that one. We'll have that hop up as well. You see that lifeline getting out, and it's going to be Teenage. Teenage gets dropped there by Devin Booker. 2 squads remaining now, folks, and this could be the greatest comeback ever if DrDisrespect and Devin Booker manage to bring this game back. And look at Devin. He is putting in that work, forcing that player down low.
Yeah, he forced him down to the low ground, and they can't get out of there. Yeah, they're just stuck behind that little box on the right-hand side. The Peacekeeper moves up.
This is it.
He needs one shot.
The Doctor wins it along with Devin Booker. I cannot believe it. Firm handshakes all around. They came out. They were at 20th place in game 1, but the greatest comeback in esports history. Maybe they win an SB next year. Who knows? DrDisrespect gets that win. I can't believe it.
We heard about the rubber band strategies, but it looks like the only man who knows how to utilize them is, in fact, the 2-time himself.
Wow. And you know what? And I'm just going to say it. I didn't think the Doc had it in him, and I'm sorry. I doubted you.
He's going to let you know that was a problem.
He is. He's going to let me know. Also, can we give some love here to Devin Booker?
Yes.
I mean, seriously, what a shot on him.
I tried to point it out before even those last knocks. He was the only reason Doc did not die on that Peacekeeper trade. He needed to reload. He failed to do so, and Devin Booker walked up and was like, I got you, boy. Like, it was the easiest save.
Devin Booker, I'm going to hit you up, and I want to play some games.
I'm in too.
That's it. We're both in it.
Yeah.
We're both in it. Oh, man, what a crazy, crazy ending to that game there. I cannot believe it. Coming out from 20th place in game 1 to now winning game 2. Only DrDisrespect can manage to do something as ridiculous as that. There's Xavier Woods with his Slapjack trophy, but we do have Victoria standing by with the winning team.
All right, DrDisrespect, you guys were the first out in match 1. You said you were coming back to get another trophy. What does this win mean to you?
Just another win.
All right, Devin, what was the game plan going into match 2?
Just win the game, and that's what we did. So it's a real easy concept, honestly.
I mean, it is, but how do you go into match 3 and get that final W?
Keep doing what I'm doing, die quick, watch my boys do their thing. That's what they do. That's what they do.
All right, well, you heard it from them guys. Match 3, here we go.
All right, I'm gonna say it, Troy. You know, hey man, he's a support player that we all want and need. Cheering on your teammates.
A lot of people overlook the value of morale in game. You know how easy it is to sigh and like get the boys down and get like everybody just suddenly gets that much more depressed. So you need somebody like him to keep everybody on the same page and being optimistic.
Being optimistic is what it's all about here at the EXP Apex Legends Pro-Am. And also we want to mention once again the reason for all of this chaos tonight. We're raising money for a very special foundation, the fight against cancer. Now please join us all and support the V Foundation. You can go to v.org/Apex Legends. Okay, get out there and donate, support it. This has been a great cause here. Thank you so much for everyone who's been checking us out here today. And we will not give up until we win this fight.
And I think we'd be amiss if we didn't, say thank you to everybody, all the athletes, pro gamers, everything alike showing up here to perform for the V Foundation. It's been amazing. It's been a lot of fun there. And finally, though, it is our moment of the match for round number 2, brought to you by One Leaves.
And let's see, it's going to be the final moment, I believe, or actually, I was told that it is just a montage of Devin Booker and DrDisrespect slaying at the end of this game. There you see a player tucked away right in the corner, and that was the final connection, granting them the prestigious title.